The big on Cam is his health. Everybody wants to know how healthy is he, and because of this coronavirus thing, you can't really examine a player because you can't fly him around and let him see your doctors. And most teams want you to their doctors. They want to get their doctor's opinion on what they think of you as far as his foot injury, as far as his shoulder injury that he had. And those are the things that are mystery now with Cam, because he has taken a punishment over the last 4 or 5 years of the way he plays the game. So I think that's the biggest question. And another thing that I think most teams worry about is he's a huge personality. Comes in with a lot of flair, a lot of glamour. He loves the fashion and all those different. That doesn't always bode well with every organization as far as that being your leader of your football team. So that's just the things that they have to deal with when you deal with a Cam Newton.
When you look around, there's not many teams out there that need starting quarterbacks. There are a few, though. Do you see a spot that you think would be a good fit for everything that comes with Cam?
Not a lot of starting spots available. I still think there's a couple that, if they were interested, whether it be the Chargers, because Tyrod Taylor's the guy they said they're going to go with right now. But Tyrod and Cam have a lot of similarity to their game as far as being very mobile. But Cam Newton, just given the fact of what he's done in the league since he's been there, is definitely going to be a slight upgrade if he's a healthy Cam Newton. And then you look at maybe the Jacksonville situation where they have Gardner Minshew there as their starter, who's not really a solidified starter in this league yet. So I still think there's an opportunity for maybe Cam to go to a Jacksonville and be a starter there if that's a direction they want to go in. So there are a couple of opportunities out there for him to be a starter. I just don't see him, because of his personality, because of what he's done in the league, him going in anywhere to be a backup at this stage of his career.
Do you think Cam Newton could work under a Bill Belichick team?
Well, that would be a very interesting duo, because it's one thing to bring in a high-profile, big personality wide receiver like Ocho Cinco they brought in there. They brought in Randy Moss at one time. They just had Antonio Brown there last year. But this is your quarterback. This is the guy that's going to come in and be the face of your franchise. It's going to be the leader of your football team. That's going to kind of set the culture that's been established there in New England, and you want him to come in and be that same guy. I just don't know if Cam fits into that right now as far as that New England culture. But I'm sure if they had a sit down and they talked about it, maybe they could work something out.